Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to EntreWoman TV. Today we're going to be doing another EntreChats daily where I'm going to be talking about why it's important not to throw out your kit lens, and we're going to be talking about it coming up next. So today I want to talk about the importance of not throwing out your kit lens. I know a lot of times when you are on YouTube or you're just watching YouTube videos, once you start learning about cameras and stuff like that, it is very, very hard not to just kind of get swallowed up in the world of, the spec sheets and chromatic aberration and all the rest of the language and whatever else they can think of when they're describing cameras. And I know that I get off into some of the tech stuff. I love this Panasonic G85. It doesn't take long to watch this channel to know that this is my favorite camera in the world. I don't care what anybody else says or what they have or what technology comes out, this is my favorite camera. And I recently picked up the GX8, but that's not actually what I'm recording this on. I'm recording this on a Panasonic ZS70, honestly, because I had to send my GX8 back because it was a battery draining issue. It was like some random defect. The bone pop man. I know you can hear it, it's the bone pop man. Now, if you don't know what that means, there's no proper way to say this, the bone pop man, okay? The ice cream truck. You say ice cream truck where you're from, you say the bone pop truck. Okay, back to the video. Camera like this, $300-something camera. It's just amazing. And so you look at technology and where it's going and where it's continuing to go, and all of the specs that are in the Panasonic G85, weather seal, built-in in-body image stabilization, and all of this and that, whatever. People say, yeah, well, it's still a micro four thirds, or it still has autofocusing issues. But the reason why I say the kit lens is important and not to throw it out is because the kit lens, especially if you're just getting started in video and stuff like that, the kit lens is a very special lens. Now, granted, this is an incredible lens that sells for a couple $100 by itself without the Panasonic G85, but any kit lens, I think the typical quote-unquote cheap Canon camera lens that comes with the Rebel series is the 18 to 55 millimeter lens. Now, I know for a fact over 150 videos with that particular, probably close to 200 if you include the ones that did not make it to being uploaded in some form or fashion or what have you. And so the reason why I say keep the kit lens is because, when people ask what lens are you using, what are you using for your gear, I don't even recommend the G85 to somebody right off the rip. I will tell them to go get a Canon, something that has the dual pixel autofocus, because you need the camera to do the heavy lifting, not necessarily you do it. So the thing with that is that this kit lens is the bee's knees. And yes, I said it's the bee's knees. If I had the 18 to 55 millimeter lens for Canon, for the Canon T5i that I had, I would tell you that lens is the bee's knees. You know why? Because it helped me to understand and learn and create. And I guarantee you can take somebody that's like an indie filmmaker, like somebody that I admire, which is Griffin Hammond. He created the short film Sriracha about the hot sauce. You can find it on Netflix, Amazon Prime. I definitely encourage you to check it out. And he's on YouTube. And so you can give something like that to him and watch him create the most amazing short film, or give it to Peter McKinnon and watch him create the most amazing short film. And then when you get that camera in your hand and you turn it on, it looks like crap. Not because the camera is crap, but because your skill. And so I say don't throw out the kit lens, because let your skill develop. Let your tools and resources and the things that you build, let it develop. Don't be so quick to jump and just buy something simply because maybe you have the money for it, or it's just the thing to do. Put some real hard work into a kit lens and really learn it, because if you can learn to make a kit lens, and my first courses were created with that 18 to 55 millimeter and that Canon T5i. And so put that to work, let it earn its place and create something with it. The channel D for Darius Britt, he's also a short filmmaker. His short film Unsung is coming out. I'm going to link that up there in the YouTube card when it comes out. Let's give that brother some support, because he is incredible. And he talks about He's one of the channels that I watch. He talks about the importance of keeping your kit lens and putting that kit lens to work and filmmaking for beginners and stuff like that. And I'll link that video up as well as that he talks about there. But don't be so quick to go out and buy. This was only, I think, maybe $200. Super fast lens, 1.7, which means it's good in low light. But when do you ever see me really create videos in, in the dark or out on the street or something? Not that often. But I like the fact that I can get very, very blurry backgrounds of shallow depth of field and really good portrait style. And it lets me take my own pictures. I don't hire a photographer. I take my own pictures for my business. My first pictures on my website, and for anything, 18 to 55 millimeter. And it has made me money hand over fist with that kit lens. So I encourage you guys, if you get a camera, if you invest in a DSLR, invest in a mirrorless camera, invest in a point and shoot camera, whatever. If you put some money into it, get to learn, get to know it, get to learn it. I've had this ZS70 since December. This is my first time using the app, and it is a lot of fun using this app. The fact that I could zoom in and you could see all those details, it's like you wonder what the big hoopla is like with a camera like the Sony RX100 Mark 6 or whatever that just came out, or Mark 5 that was the year before, 2 years before, whatever. For stuff like that, to be able to shoot all the way across the street and see stuff and just get incredible things to help you create and build the business that you want. And it's just an incredible time that we live in, to where we have cameras like the venerable Panasonic G85 at the ready, at your beck and call, all the time. But if you can't get something like this, don't be dogging yourself out. Don't let YouTube creators make you think that you gotta have X, Y, and Z. Otherwise, then you just need to sit down and sit in the corner and be quiet. Get what you can get, create the most out of it. Another channel I want to recommend to you before we go is DSLR Guide. I think that's his channel name. I'm gonna link that up as well. And he talks about why he won't upgrade his camera. And it's like a Canon T3i. Also creates short film with it. Also gets paid projects for it. And if they need 4K or something like that, then he'll rent it. But I'll let him tell his own story. But definitely check out those videos that I recommended up in the YouTube card. Let me know down below, what was your first real camera that you put some money behind? What was your first camera? So let me know down in the comments. Let me know what your first kit lens was that came with that too. If you don't know, you can probably look it up on YouTube or Google it or something like that. But as always, my friends, live with passion. I'll see you guys tomorrow on another EntreChats Daily. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, everyone.